Hudson Hornet. This is again for the Ron Stewart appreciation build. As you can see, we got it all done. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. I don't want to blur anything. There we go. Came out pretty good. I'm really happy with it. You know, we almost had a oopsie. We almost had to trash it and start all over. And I already talked about that in the last video, but we were able to get it straightened out with a hairdryer, and the frame actually helped this time too with getting the body back in somewhat in shape. It's still a little off though, like the hood. It's a little hard to get on, where before it would drop in. But now, you know, that's the way it is. It's no error of the maker of Jimmy Flintstone. This was all my fault, all my doing. So, but anyway, here it is. I did a couple things differently. There's some things I didn't put on here, like there is a windshield visor that goes on this if you wanted to put it on there, but I opted for the center antenna because I just think it's cool. And you can't have both, it's one or the other, and I like the center antenna better. And then I left the gas cap door off. I like it better without the door. And then the tail lights I actually turned into the backup lights, and the backup lights I turned into the tail lights because I think it just looks better. And that's pretty much it. We got the side exit exhaust, as you can see there, coming out below the passenger side door. We've got the hood ornament I omitted. I just didn't like it. I just wasn't feeling it. I like the hood just plain, without anything. The glass, the windshield is the kit supplied glass. I just cut it, carefully cut it, and shaped it to fit the chop top. So that's the clear glass for the windshield. The quarter windows and the vent windows are my own plastic. I intended to do the back window the same way, but dummy me, I was working on the back window. I dropped it. Normally I get up out of my chair because this chair is on rollers, and we know that doesn't mix well with plastic parts. But I just wasn't thinking. It was late at 1 in the morning. It was late. I just dropped it. I kicked the chair back, and the edge of the wheel caught the back glass and cracked it. Well, actually, it broke it in half. So it's like, well, I guess I'll be making me a new back window. So now, normally, when you make your own glass, you normally would cut your glass and stick it to the inside of the body. But I didn't like it with this. The body's a little too thick for that, and the glass looked recessed, and I didn't like that recessed look. I wanted my glass almost flush with the trim around the back window. So actually, it took me about 4 tries, but I finally got the plastic cut to exactly fit the opening. So it was almost flush with the trim and not way below the level of the trim. And I think it just looks much cleaner, it looks much better. And it took a while, like I said, 4 tries before I finally got it, and I had to use some tape and glued it from the inside. I used to clear the testers, a window maker, for adhesive. And then once it dried, I carefully removed the tape because the window would obviously keep falling through since I cut it to the opening and not, you know, there's nothing there for it to hang on to. So the only thing that's keeping that window in place is the glue on the inside, the tester's window maker. So, but it came out pretty good. I won't do it again because it was real frustrating trying to get that window in there and stay in there, and to get it to fit, you know, to cut it exactly the size of the opening. So, but anyway, we got it taken care of, and it looks pretty good. We got the twin power painted on. That was done with a pen, a straight pen to paint that, because I knew I couldn't do it with a marker. I would screw it up for sure. And that's really about it. All the chrome has been dulled. I didn't want no shiny chrome. I wanted it all kind of stainless looking. So that's that. The turn signals, those are testers, or not testers, to me a clear orange. I don't have any yellow. I ran out of yellow, so I used a clear orange, which I think looks better anyway. And then the tail lights back here are the Tamiya Clear Red. I didn't even use the lenses. I just used the Tamiya Clear paint as the lens. Put it on there thick enough, it looks just like the lens anyway. Actually, I think it looks better. So, yeah, that is pretty much that. You saw the engine, so we're not going to really go in great detail on the engine. I mean, I can take the hood off, I reckon, but you've already seen down in here, so I have to, it's kind of a tight fit now, so there we go. So that's what it looks like with the engine in it. The only thing I have to do is glue the battery in it. I haven't done it yet. It's still up here drying. I painted it last night and set it out to dry, and that's the only thing I got to do is stick the battery in it. But other than that, you know, that's it. So I went ahead and made the video anyway without the battery in it. So that's what it looks like with the hood off. But yeah, everything was going really good until I screwed up the body. I would definitely recommend Jimmy Flintstone if you want a resin body. The Mobius kit is fine. It's a great kit. It's got some issues, but overall it's a really good kit that did a super job on the straight 6. And you know, I definitely would get another one. And just now that I know a little bit more about this kit, I would know what to look for when I go to build that convertible, and I'm already a step ahead. So yeah, that's the way it is. So alright guys, that's it. We have a couple more videos coming up. I have 2 thank you videos I'm just going to put out this weekend as well, along with this Hudson. So I don't mean to spam anybody's YouTube feed, but I'm going to get those thank you videos made, because it was really super nice of those 2 people to do what they did, so I want to give them a mention. So that'll be coming up here. So alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the Hudson Hornet. I recommend Jimmy Flintstone, good stuff, and we'll see you in the next video.
We got to close it out. That's it for the Wolfman Jack Show for tonight.